right, gentlemen, finish off this group. Argentina play Poland, Mexico play Saudi Arabia. Anyone's group?
It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one. For me, it's gonna be a tricky one. Argentina needs a straight win. Poland don't wanna lose. They're gonna be now with a draw. They're going through with a draw. But then it's a tricky one. Poland can say, okay, sharp, fair, come to us.
Sharp.
We'll come in. You understand? Actually, as a coach, I would prefer it. Let them come to you because they need them. Now desperate.
Sharp.
Let them come, we'll counter. And if we score the first goal, let's make sure that we attack. We don't sit back. So for me, it's gonna be a tricky one. I see Argentina going out though.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, you hit it right here.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, but it's on the cards, eh?
Okay.
It's on the card. No,
Anyone's group?
yeah, it's anyone's group because now Argentina in a quite a predicament because Mexico should win against Saudi.
Okay.
They should go for it. Now suddenly there are 4 points.
Sharp.
Argentina is 3 points. So they need a draw or a win to
Okay.
qualify.
Let's look at this a bit carefully. So if Mexico wins, right?
Let's say
4
it
points.
with a draw.
That match. The one.
Yeah, the Mexico match.
No, they have to win. They have to win against.
If they finish draw, then the other two teams have
qualified
qualified.
to Mexico. So
Argentina.
Argentina and
Yeah.
Poland.
So Mexico have to win by 3 goals to put Argentina under pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, so the head-to-head doesn't matter in the World Cup.
It does, but remember, we said if that's a draw, Mexico is on 1 point. So if it's a
It's not a red. Oh,
hey,
Yeah.
and then okay.
do you understand?
Okay, sure.
So the pressure is a bit more on Mexico. They have to score a lot of goals in that game, right? But again, as Argentina, you don't want to say let's draw this game.
No, they have to go for it as well.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if they come in second, they're gonna face a bigger team in the other group.
Okay.
So they don't want that, so they have to go for it also. So hey, tricky one.
All right. Jeff,
Wanna say Argentina against France then?
Argentina, Portugal, last 16. All right, gentlemen, let us jump into Group D. Denmark drew 0-0 with Tunisia. France won 4-1 against Australia. Tunisia lost 1-0 to Australia, and France barely almost won against Denmark 2-1. Right? So I was watching the Denmark Tunisia game. Denmark was supposed to win it.
They were supposed to. I wouldn't say it's a tough. Hence, I'm saying I'm proud of the African teams. At the same time, proud of the African teams. They were supposed to win that game.
Yeah.
But I think Tunisia showed a lot of fight and draw at the end of the day, maybe a fair result.
All right. Then the Australia, was it Australia? No, France, Denmark. I'm looking at Denmark here. You guys watched the game?
Yeah.
That was a harsh lose for Denmark.
So for me, it wasn't that harsh.
Okay.
But then, Mbappe was just Mbappe. He was in the team.
Okay.
He should have scored actually so many goals. Even if it wasn't for Giroud, though, Giroud fucked him up so many times in that his runs actually. You understand? He played so many passes and crosses to Giroud. He couldn't go to those spaces which he wanted him to go to. You understand? For me, France were too strong for Denmark. Denmark did try to up the game a little bit and try to counter up France. But I saw it as a straight win for France.
Okay. I also didn't want to have this topic now. I was thinking maybe later. I don't want to change Mbappe right now.
Okay.
If this boy wins this World Cup, I can age him with Adam.
2 World Cups in a row.
Right?
You can't touch him.
How many Ballon d'Ors does he win in his career?
You can't touch him.
Listen, after this is done, after Ronaldo is done, you would expect Haaland and Mbappe to go for.
But now it kills Haaland in the sense that his national team is never gonna do.
Yeah, it's gonna
It
be.
is what it is. It is what it is. But I still think he needs to do something special with PSG.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough this season because of who they're facing, but yeah, we'll see. But if he wins the World Cup, it puts him right up there.
Okay.
Right up there.
With those two.
No. Right.
For me, he has so many goals than Messi now with the World Cup.
Mhm.
He has 10 goals. For me, he's trying for everything he got. Just look at him if he was there in that Madrid team now. You understand? He was gonna be an involved player
Okay.
in everything.
Mm.
He will have so many goals already in Madrid. But then another thing, I feel like he has the potential. He has the potential to be the best in the world, actually.
A question. So are we saying in the next 4 years, Haaland and Mbappe, is there no one else?
There is. For me, there is. For me, there is. I can say like so. Who's this German boy?
Musiala.
Yeah, he's good.
Mm.
He's good. You understand? He's good. He will be your next which he can assist, he can score, he creates chances. You understand? For me, it's him, it's Haaland, it's Mbappe, Vini,
Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna put Musiala there. Pedri,
and Pedri.
Yeah, well,
And
definitely.
for me, I can put Gavi.
you can go to Ghana.
Yeah, I prefer Gavi than
Take out we'll give you-
I prefer
I
Gavi.
like him at Barca.
Oh, no,
Not at United.
Yeah,
Just enjoy watching this.
I prefer Gavi over
Pedri.
Pedri. For me,
We'll get there.
Yes.
Touch in a few years.
it is for me.
When we've got,
But
lots of
there are
players.
so many players are coming up actually. There are so many young players coming up. Some of them were not even looking at it
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
But the competition is getting tougher. Though.
Okay.
It's getting tougher.
So it's not we're not gonna get Ronaldo this season.
That background, no.
That's one side.
And remember that they have to be at the same league
Yeah.
to make it that competition actually. Someone has to challenge you. At the moment, Haaland doesn't have competition in England for me.
Give us Mbappe. Because you must give us Mbappe then.
We can with the new owners, I don't know.
Yeah, United.
Now, let's get away in the World Cup. In the World Cup, gentlemen.
But I want to say, man, and Doc spoke about it, and for me, I think it's a bit of a mistake from the French coach going forward, man, to play all 4 players up front, man. Because I feel like in the Denmark game, they got a bit exposed because you have your Eriksen there, your way back, your ball players, and which is what was my problem playing 4 up front.
Oh, remember what I said.
Yeah, I remember you
Yeah.
said they can go
play
for 4 up
Yeah.
front. So for me, it's a bit of a problem. I favor a midfield of Tchouaméni, Kamavinga, and who's this other boy? Rabi.
All right, you guys update me now because I've not watched any France game too. Give me the squad.
It's
Leave the keeper.
okay.
They changed the second game, the defense.
Yeah, but the defense it was left back is the same. It was the same. Who's that back
Question like this.
is, and then center back it was Kunte. Konate, sorry, Konate, and who's the German boy
Upamecano.
is. And then right back it's Henderson. Is it Henderson?
Cool. Okay, last game.
Yeah, the first game. The second game it was Kunde. And then in the middle, I think it didn't change that much. There's Rabiot, who's the Real Madrid boy, Tchouaméni, and Griezmann.
Oh, okay.
And then Dembele, Mbappe, Giroud. Yeah. So, but then it for me it's understandable. Griezmann is box to box. He was fighting both
Yeah, of
games.
course.
He was fighting both games. He will track back and make that tackle, win the ball, clean tackle, and then counter play again. So for me, for that France team, dog, I feel like dog, if you wanna go to with pace, because the manner how I look at that tactics, it's pace actually. If you wanna go with pace, don't play Giroud. Don't play Giroud.
Actually,
Actually,
we're gonna play this because
play Griezmann.
Okay.
Play Griezmann as a striker. Then behind him also just talk to Mbappe, bro. Give him a free roll. Tell him that dog, okay, you can go on site, you can do whatever you want.
He's gonna say he wants to quit the French team.
Just give him the role of
But he doesn't want. He wants to be on the wing. He wants.
that's the thing. So they can't play Coleman
Okay,
because he can't play in the middle.
definitely not.
He can't. So they lack that one
That
player.
guy,
Actually. Yeah, that guy in the
So if you play, let's say, a 4-2,
Camavinga, play
4-2
Camavinga.
defense, you picture Chouameni and Radio, right? Radio will be a box to box,
Sure.
and then you put
It's slow.
Camavinga right in front of these guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Where Griezmann is playing at the moment,
Mm.
play Camavinga, and then make Griezmann the star.
Because they will suffer. You know, when they play against those, the way they're playing now, if they meet Spain, they will
Spain,
suffer.
they're gonna suffer.
They will suffer. I promise you.
So let's touch on something. You guys have watched both of the French games, right?
Yeah.
BK, one of your worries when we're talking about the squads was the midfield. How are you feeling now? How are your boys doing at Madrid?
No, Chouameni has been good. Although one of the criticisms, I don't think I would say it's a criticism, but Toni Kroos did touch on it in terms of Madrid. What he was saying, this boy likes to leave his defensive zone a lot. Because he was saying with Casemiro, he knows that the defensive zone is fine. It's fine. So he can push forward and whatever, but with Chouameni, he leaves the defensive zone a lot, which gives him more responsibility going back than usual, than when he used to play alongside Casemiro. But he's been playing well, Chouameni, in this World Cup. Yeah, man, I think they'll be fine. It's the midfield I'm just worried about.
Yes, only worried. All right. Oh, okay.
For me, they broke the World Cup case.
Okay.
They did. I'm proud, actually. I'm very proud. Maybe they can go far. They go because now they're gonna face it's either Japan or Germany.
Okay, Germany.
If they face Germany, I think they can go through.
All right. We'll get to that. We'll get to that topic. So Giroud equals Thierry Henry's France record.
What I was hearing.
How do you feel? Pretty, does this mean that now that Giroud scored in the World Cup, meaning that they won't win the World Cup, or meaning that we've got a more dangerous France team now?
Giroud is a striker. For me, he's a striker.
Okay.
He's a pure striker.
Okay.
He knows what to do, actually. But it's his position, which I don't like. Modern strikers don't do what he does, actually. Yene is those old strikers who like to stand in the box, wait for the ball to come straight to him, not him going to spaces. You understand? So for me, that's a worry for me. But then, if you have the passes, give him straight and then we'll see what he does.
Yeah. Follow-up question, BK, you can answer this. Pens? Gone?
And they miss him.
I miss that. For me, I wanted to see that combination between
You wanted to
oh man, and then what the Greek is gonna do to people. Hey. But yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. They are one of the highest scoring teams in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So good on them. I think Spain is the only team that has scored more goals than that. But yeah.
England scored. Oh, okay, yeah.
England scored 6. Yeah.
All right. Looking at this group, easy group for France, difficult group for Tunisia. Looking at it as an African.
100%. It was difficult from the get-go. Although I think they should have picked up a lot more points somewhere. Australia game, quite disappointed with that one. But overall, France, Denmark.
To get out of the group.
To get out of the group. France, Denmark.
Pretty?
I support PK, actually. France are gonna collect all points, actually. Unless they decide to rest legs of Mbappe. Already you made it through. There is no way.
They shouldn't, right?
There is no way the other team can. Australia, there is no way they can score 8 goals. They have to score more than 8 goals, I think, in order for them to top up France.
Yeah.
So, but there is no way. I think you have to rest some couple of players to tell them to relax. You're gonna come.
You can't rest Mbappe.
Okay, play the first half, and then I'm gonna take you on the second half.
Okay.
You understand?
Maybe that's a combo.
Yeah, and then for me, it's Denmark and France.
Stand-up player? Stand-up team?
France, everything is in. Mbappe, France. That's it. Done.
All right. So the best day 3 here will feature France versus Tunisia and Denmark versus Australia. So let us move into Group E. I'm just gonna quickly read out those results
Now,
there.
before you do, I have a
Okay,
question.
continue, continue.
What happened to that thing or that doesn't apply in World Cup, or I'm just mixing up things that the out of all the groups,
Mhm.
the 30, which was the best out of the all groups, they qualified for the last 16.
Well, this is how it works, yeah. So if you've got a team that qualified second, yeah, and a team in another group qualified third, but they did better than that team, then they will qualify.
Okay,
Still applies.
Yeah,
sure.
watch out, right?
Yeah, no, that's messed up.
So meaning if there is a team in, let's say, Group E,
Mhm,
Japan, the 8 points,
mhm.
they qualify. But then there is a team in another group has 4 points.
They finished third.
They finish
I think if I'm getting it right, I'll do my research. But as far as I know, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's ratchet.
All right, on to Group E. So Germany got upset by the Japanese, who won. Spain dominated Costa Rica 7-0. Japan lost against Costa Rica. And then Spain versus Germany was a 1-1 draw. What an upset by Japan.
Yeah, it was a major upset. It was a major upset. I mean, first half, Germany were in control.
Sharp.
Very much in control.
Mm.
I just went out for 30 minutes.
It
Came back. What is happening?
was going down.
Yeah, what is happening? 2-1. But you get what you deserve.
Right.
I suppose. If you're 2-1 down as a German team, the sad thing for me is, what does this say about Germany or German football? Because it will be for the second World Cup in the whole team,
If they get out.
where they're getting out.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, come on.
Pretty?
Though. For me, I didn't even watch the game though. Because the funny part, I did bet on that game. So I was sleeping. And it was my last game.
Yeah. Very bad.
I woke up 3 a.m. There was no bet. Fucking, what's happening here? I was 2-1. Like, what the fuck? It's happening here. So for me, it was pretty good. Like, these German boys, I don't know what they did though.
Right.
I don't know what they did, but I did watch the highlights. They lost focus. They thought they won the game. I think the Japanese scored in less than 15 minutes. They scored 2 goals, actually. So it's that thing, we're comfortable. Let's relax. And once a team, I always say, whenever you're leading, no matter the scoreline, even if it's 2-1, 3-1, if the other team have the chance to catch up, the momentum
Changes.
it changes.
Yeah.
It does change. So I think after they scored that one goal, they were like, oh, who
You
can
can
do
go
this?
for it.
Yeah.
Who can do this?
That's why Pep always says, one scoreline is the most dangerous scoreline. Because as a team, you don't know whether
What to do to go for it.
Yeah.
or you feel independent. So it's yeah.
I would disagree with that. I think tuning is the one that's very dangerous.
Why? Why to me?
Because you feel you might feel comfortable, or you might feel like, should I go for a third one?
But
And then if the other team scores that one goal,
but the 1-0 says, listen, 1-0 says that it's a draw. It's a draw. And once we draw and we scored, we're going for a win. The other team is going for the win.
Sure.
And you guys, you won't attack.
Listen, okay. Now, okay, I don't want to jump
Yeah.
into this, but for me, 1-0, it's okay, we scored, but let's keep playing our football. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But 2-0, it's like,
What a lesson.
should I?
Oh,
Do you understand?
yeah.
Should I or should I?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one was the bigger upset?
Ah,
Saudi Arabia, Japan.
So for me, it was Japan. Those boys are in the Middle East. Obviously, the fans are behind that team.
Okay.
So for Germany and Japan, they're far from home.
So no one had a home game.
Yeah, no one had a home game. South Arabia, it was a home game for them. You understand? So I'm very disappointed.
Okay.
The biggest upset between the two.
Yeah.
Well, at the face of it, you would say the Argentina game. because they came into this World Cup
As
knowing it's Messi's last World Cup,
Okay.
their favorites. But first game, loss, which we all never expect. So I would put it right up there. It's tough to choose between
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
But for me, because of the Messi factor,
Mm.
I would have said the Argentina one was a big upset.
The Saudi guys were even like, we beat
Messi,
Messi.
yeah.
We beat Messi. Not Argentina. What dominates from Spain against Costa Rica?
Spain are playing a wonderful football. Oh, those boys, they wanna win. They wanna win. They're playing beautiful football. Shout out to my boy Morata. He's scoring. He's scoring. Money laundering.
Alvaro money laundering.
He's scoring though. For me, I feel like he's gonna spend another team after the World Cup. Someone's gonna buy him.
Who is money now?
Yeah,
Not really, no.
yeah, they need it.
Nah, we had remember money laundering works.
Who's came as the
Exactly. Why not? Why not? See that in Rashford. Rashford. Come on, guys.
come on, Vicky.
Think about it.
No.
Couple will cost around, let's say, 80 days.
No, they wanna give
And
us.
then it's going to be like, 20 days.
No. Really.
BK,
Maybe going back to Chelsea. Yes.
BK dominant Spain.
No, they play quite well. That midfield, at least Busquets has having these boys around him running. But if I'm being honest, if there's one team that I do not want to win this World Cup, Spain.
Why?
The Ramos and the hair factor. The fact that Thiago, the fact that he didn't take those three players with him. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Coming to World Cup without Thiago.
And we're going to say Barcelona.
Yeah. Another thing, because yesterday they were saying that it's fine.
We're fighting this Barca.
Fine
But this is Barca.
actually. But for
Same
me,
Mula is gonna do the things there.
no, and for me, dog, I feel like dog they needed Thiago. They meant how it is. Game management.
Yeah.
Actually. I feel like if Thiago was the game of Germany, they were not gonna lose that game.
I agree and disagree. Yeah? I agree in the sense that Thiago is one of those players who can calm down. So yo, Jamie is next.
Yeah.
I've got this. But now Thiago can't play with Busquets because that's what Busquets does. Because when you've got Gavi and
You can play both of them actually.
he can. But in that game, you needed those PC players.
But Thiago does give you more pace than Busquets. So for
No,
me,
what I'm saying that he could play.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can't play with Busquets.
No,
I'm not defending you, Cloud. I hate you. Still even now.
But then you don't have to play where he plays.
Okay.
Just support his role.
But then you'll have two players who come down the game.
Yeah, you have to.
No. That game did not need that. Am I wrong?
But
it depends which game you're playing.
Or at what time in the game.
yeah,
I mean, when they scored the 1-0, then they needed someone to come down.
Because I'll make an example. Fabinho is the same type of player as who's this Busquets. So, but Thiago plays alongside him and Henderson. So you can say that the same type of player, but Thiago can switch on and a pass. You understand? So I don't think it would have been a problem.
You see the Fabinho part. Fabinho is, for me, his game is
It's more athletic. It's more athletic.
Busquets can take the ball. And
That's what you're telling me. You don't have the legs to do that.
yeah.
This is your last World Cup. You don't have the legs to no. Chill.
And he did it.
During that German, yeah.
Yeah, he did it. It was
Drop, outside drop, what the fuck? And he can't win the ball.
That's what I was thinking about.
I was like, fuck. Yeah, I was so pissed. Anyways, yeah. Group, yeah, the group.
Those boys. Well, I'm gonna be biased and say that.
You love me some guy. Then we had a final. So this is very rare in the group stages, where two teams who have won the World Cup play in the group stage. Germany versus Spain. How nice was this match? How entertaining was this game?
We needed more goals.
Okay.
How we needed more goals.
They should have put Morata earlier.
No. No, actually, both. I think the people who quit us with having it was a wonderful game of having the best game of the World Cup ever. The World Cup. I think it's the coaches. Both coaches were like, let's play new games. Like they were playing. Actually,
But that was a nice thing.
that's another thing. When they scored, when Morata scored, Spain scored. The commentator said, finally Spain broke the chess game. Actually, that's how everyone saw it.
Yeah.
It was, if you do this, I'll do that. If you do that, I'll do this. You understand? So for me, if they were being them, actually, it was gonna be something else. Though.
So if you're saying that
So
Germany had won against Spain, I mean Japan.
Would have been a
Then it would have been
Yeah, it will be boring. Because Germany had to. It's either if we lose, wow.
Sharp.
Wow. So they couldn't afford a lose.
I think it would have been exciting for the fact that Germany and Spain see themselves as the top dogs in this group, and whoever wins against the other will top the group. So both of them, if Germany had won against Japan, I would expect them to go for it. You understand?
Because I was shocked they were playing counter. Like, come on, I'm not used to your team.
I think it was a fear factor. They didn't want to lose the game.
All right, so match day 3, we've got France versus Tunisia. No, I'm in the wrong place. My bad. Where are we?
I think Germany needed trouble, So
what group are we on? E. All right. So we've got Germany versus Costa Rica, last game. Spain versus Japan.
For me, it's a straight win for Germany. Yeah, straight win for Germany.
put some money in it.
So
Yeah.
let's look at this group and what's happening here right now. Who qualifies?
Germany and Spain. Because Spain, they can't be too comfortable. They know that if we lose them,
Sharp.
we're in deep shit.
Sharp.
We're in deep shit. But then still, because if they lose, Germany wins.
But as Costa Rica, do you go in this game and be like,
Yeah, why
we
not?
can qualify?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? Japan did it. Japan did it.
I feel they have to have that mentality. They have to have. Who's playing first? Which game is playing first?
I think they're playing at the same time.
The same time.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit more difficult because if Spain was winning to that game or Germany was winning to that game, knowing the other result.
Yeah,
it would
that's why they play them together.
Yeah.
So that they don't.
For me, it's Germany and Spain. We need it.
Germany should win the game. For the fact that I like what you said that Costa Rica might say we can qualify, let's go for it.
So they'll go for it.
Maybe they'll go for it. What do you have to lose?
So if Costa Rica can draw, right, they'll be on 4 points, hoping that Spain beats Japan. If they get there and say we are sitting back, fuck you.
Then it's a problem.
Do you
Then
understand?
it's a problem. It is a problem. But
Even Japan can get there and say, we are in a fucking good position. If we get a draw here, we're done.
we were all surprised when Costa Rica beat Japan. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I was also shocked.
They expected, but they did. So
And it was gonna be fucked up because if Japan won against Costa Rica, they were
Then-
gonna be 6 points.
Yeah, and then Spain were gonna have to be the ones
Yeah.
pushing to finish the group top.
Because already they would have qualified Japan.
yeah. No, man, Germany to win it. I think they're going to push for it. It's the last game.
They have to,
They can't exit the World Cup without a win.
yeah,
They have to.